Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Adam Warlock. He made his first appearance in Fantastic Four issue number 66 in September of 1967. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 240 pounds, having white eyes, gold hair, and striking gold skin. He's an extremely powerful artificially created being that originally just went by the name Him, but was later given the name Adam Warlock by High Evolutionary. His body was designed to be able to very efficiently trap cosmic energy, and this gave him the ability to have vast superhuman strength, speed, durability, stamina, agility, a healing factor, and the ability to manipulate cosmic energy for various purposes. He could use it to reduce the gravity around himself, which gave him the ability to fly, and to use it to project energy blasts from his hands. If he takes on substantial physical damage, he typically goes into a cocoon that he creates himself, and this perfects his regeneration process. Despite this, it has to be said that he is actually immortal, due to the fact that even though he can be killed, he can't truly die because death cannot claim his soul. Some of this may be due to the fact that for the longest time, he's been the possessor and protector of the soul gem. Now, Adam Warlock was the genetic creation of a group of scientists called the Enclave. He was the prototype for what they wanted to make into an army of invincible soldiers, which they planned to use to conquer the world. While he was gestating in his original cocoon, Warlock overheard his creator's plans, and when he hatched, he actually rebelled against them and destroyed their base, then using his cosmic power to take off into deep space. This is when he came across the High Evolutionary, who was a human who had learned how to control evolution and was in the process of creating an artificial world called Counter-Earth. He was wanting this to be a planet that would be free from evil, but a being named Man-Beast brought evil to this pure world. This is when the High Evolutionary gave Warlock the Soul Gem. Warlock then used his vast abilities to battle against the Man-Beast, but ultimately in the end, he was unable to defeat all evil on Counter-Earth, and he subsequently left to fight evil elsewhere. After a time, he briefly aligned himself with a group that included the Mad Titan Thanos. This was done to fight against the corrupt organization known as the Universal Church of Truth. Ironically, this group was led by the Magus, which was one of the future versions of himself that traveled back in time after being driven insane by the use of his soul gem. Luckily, this instance was resolved by Warlock altering his own timeline. But not too long after this is when Thanos hatches a plan to gain all the Infinity Gems, naturally drawing him into direct conflict with Warlock. Thanos actually ended up giving him a mortal wound, and Warlock's soul then retreated into the soul gem, where it lived peaceful for many years. But eventually he had to emerge to battle Thanos once more, to keep him from the massive powers of the Infinity Gauntlet. This time Warlock won, and actually got the Infinity Gauntlet for himself, almost becoming the most powerful being in the universe. Nevertheless, the Living Tribunal, whose power exceeded that of even Warlock's at the time, decided that Warlock couldn't be trusted to keep the Infinity Gauntlet. It was therefore decided that the gem should be split up between different beings for safekeeping. Warlock chose these beings and thus ended up being the founder of the group called Infinity Watch. After this, it was shown that Warlock had actually spawned two other very powerful beings from himself while he was in possession of the Infinity Gauntlet. You see, when he had come into all that power, he actually purged good and evil from himself, which left him as a being of perfect logic. But his good and evil personalities actually took on physical forms, the evil half being known as the Magus, and the good side forming into a woman called the Goddess. Needless to say, he ended up having to battle and defeat both of them when they both threatened the universe in different ways. Warlock then went on to battle against evil in the universe on many different occasions, at times teaming up with individuals like Quasar and Moondragon, and at one point even joining the new Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, due to his powers and abilities and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Adam Warlock a rating of 5, which is an enigmatic rating. Nah, I got you again. He's definitely a 10, which is a legendary rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.